participating in our side event that we organized on the topic of youth and sports.
The target of this event was to emphasize the dimensions of sport as a tool to develop youth, also as a tool to promote healthy behaviors.
This is actually a topic that is pretty popular at the UN. Actually, the topic of youth is a very, very important, a crucial one, also in the context of the post-2015 development agenda. So we're very happy that we find this niche, which was very interesting for the participants.
Our Ministry of Youth is also the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and it is a priority for youth in our country, even in the National Strategy for Youth, to tackle this issue of health, promoting a healthy lifestyle, social inclusion through sports. So this was a national initiative also, and we wanted to contribute to that.
We had two special guests, Beatrice Cord, which is actually a former intern of here at the Romanian mission, and right now she's developing projects for youth, and the last one she's working on is about youth and sports. And the other guest was Mr. Tane Waitford, which is a diplomat from New Zealand and at the same time a fitness instructor.
Absolutely every event that involves the presence of the UN youth delegates is important, be it a side event or a formal meeting of the third committee. For them, this exposure to the world, and I don't exaggerate, because they have the unique opportunity to interact with, or at least see and listen to the voices of 193 countries. It's a fantastic experience for them.
So we wanted to share and gain insights from other countries of how they use sports as a tool for social inclusion, for empowering people, giving them trust, but also for peace promotion and of course healthy lifestyle.
After talking with the panelists, we opened the discussions, and it was very interesting to find out different perspectives from Brazil, from Georgia, from Slovenia, for example, because each of the youth delegates had their own input in this topic, and in this manner we had the opportunity to share good practices and also get good ideas and implement them when we're back home.
I might be subjective, but it seemed to me that the kids had fun, because this is very important, and I have to say they might have had, I'm sure, they had much more interactive, really interactive discussions.
How I felt optimistic, mainly because after a week here we heard about so many problems that the youth are facing, that sports became it was like fresh air to discuss an avenue that we can pursue in order to involve youth from different communities, including vulnerable groups. It's not like sports is something that we cannot do personally. We don't need any higher body.
After going back home, we will try to find some mechanisms of developing and using sports as a tool to empower youth and to develop them. We really consider this side of sports important, and at the same time we'd really like to raise awareness of the large public on this issue.
This experience here at the UN is absolutely fabulous, but I think that beyond this experience, which is about bonding with other people, finding very interesting intellectual people, intellectually stimulating, I think the bulk of it comes down to going back home and do more community work, more volunteering, and not only ourselves but encourage others to do so.
Well, my expectations were pretty high. They managed to surpass it. This is what I love about the younger generation. They always manage to surpass your expectations, and this is their asset, but that's why we also have to stick together to them and to share with them our experience and help them cope with all the challenges of the current world.
It was a real pleasure to be here and to be the host of this side event, and at the same time I will share the experience that we gained here and at the UN back home in Romania. Well, we will start working on initiatives and on national campaigns in order to be the main link between the UN values and our national youth community.
You are surrounded by Romanian personalities, portraits of Romanian personalities. And maybe the quotation that I shared with them from Nadia Comaneci's wisdom and experience might be the right end for this. She used to say, "I don't run away from a challenge because of fear. Instead, I run towards it, because in this way I will trample my fears beneath my feet."